I'm here all night. And the guy drive the guy's wild.
I'm so, you know what's so crazy, because my brother, like, loves your show.
That's not crazy.
No,
That's good.
Wait, I'm getting somewhere, and he's, you know, now I feel like I've made it to him, because, like, he watches your monologue and, like, all the crazy faces, and they're up in the camera, like, he gets really excited about it.
Yeah.
And then he's probably going to turn it off now that I'm on, because all he cares about is you, and, but he's 12.
Yeah, that's what happens to me. I can't tell you how often I have people come up to me in the street and be like, oh, you know, older one will come to me, my son loves you, he thinks you're the best. And be like, well, thank you very much.
Cool.
How old is he? He's 7.
No, I'm telling you.
He loves when you dance around like a chimpanzee.
No, he does. He thinks it's the best.
Yeah,
He's like, oh my God, he cracks up. So.
Well, I'm putting my college education to work by hopping around like a maniac. Well, thank you for being here. I'm glad you're here.
So
you flew out here, which is a big deal for you because you're...
I hate flying so much.
You hate to fly?
Yeah, it's like the worst. But I'm getting better because, you know, I have to. I mean, you know, we gotta fly. But I, you know, try and talk to the pilots about, like, what they did the night before, and like, are you guys drunk? Can you handle a plane today?
I bet they love that when you come barging into the cockpit. You fellas been drinking.
Well,
First of all, when are you talking to the pilots? You know?
Because the thing is, you know when like a star requests like first class because she wants like big seats and all this, I just want to be as close as I can to the pilot, you know, so I can monitor what's going on. But now, you know, it's a little bit more secretive, but whatever, it's okay.
You like to monitor what's going on?
Yeah, I like to feel like I have like some sort of like control. I don't know.
Right. Well, do you ever think you're making the situation worse, that you're distracting the pilots? You're trying to bring the plane down, and you're like, look, it's Elisha Cuthbert, you know?
No,
not at all.
It makes me feel more confident. Like if they look like they know what they're doing and everything's cool, and like, oh, like they're like, oh, what was that? I'm like, like I freak out.
Yeah, I don't like it when the pilot says, ooh, what was that, either.
No, exactly. So.
My wife got really mad at me because we flew like a week ago, and just before the plane took off, the pilot just walked down the aisle and said, hello, everybody, I'm the pilot, Joe. He was like this good-looking guy in his 50s, and he came up and was like, you know, take care, everybody, my 11-year-old loves you. And then we went back into the cockpit, and I just turned to my wife, and I went, that man was clearly drunk. And she said, do you really think so?
That's what I
said, no, I don't think so. She said, don't talk about that.
I know. I was like holding on to everything for dear life, going, tell me he's not.
Do you do anything? So some people that are afraid to fly have little rituals.
Yeah, I have all kinds of things. I don't want to give them all away because if I do, then maybe they won't work anymore. But like, I'll give you like a couple.
Yeah.
Because I have like 100. But like, I have to walk on the plane with my right foot first, and like.
All through the plane, you have to walk one foot right from the plane. Go to the bathroom.
I hop there.
You get on the front. Okay, you get on.
No, I just, as soon as I walk on, I have to walk on with the right foot first, and then I'm like, okay, it's gonna be good. And then like, I don't know, there's weird stuff, but I can't, you know.
It's always to just try and get control. You know that. Just to feel like you're in control of a situation.
Yeah, it's sick, isn't it? That's
not
so
sick.
bad.
I think it's very human. I love you. Now, let's talk about this. In this movie, you're playing a former porn star. So to prepare for this, you actually studied magazines like Hustler, Playboy, things like that?
I didn't study them. I was kind of
I thought we had something in common.
Yeah. No, I was going...
Because I've studied them.
You know who's like Miss April?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. No, you know, we wanted... I think she actually is, but I want to set a look for, you know, the former porn star because she kind of comes in and out of the film, but you kind of get numb to it, though, don't you?
No.
Really?
Not yet. I'm getting up there. See, that's the thing, is that this is the sad thing about men, and I'm going to be honest here, is that I think women can get numb to these things, but men, I'll be 90, and if the nurse like shows me, I'll be like, Booby! That's sad.
I guess because I see my own every morning, I don't really, you know, whatever.
It's different. I don't look at my body and go, hey.
Yeah.
Well, no one does. But anyway, the point is that,
I know,
you don't get nothing. You also, to get this part, you kind of had to convince the director that you'd be able to do it.
Well, because first of all, anyone who's close to me knows that, like, on my everyday life, I don't wear makeup, I don't dress up, you know, high heels, whatever, you know.
Right.
And so I walked into the meeting and obviously had to kind of convince the director that I could be, like, this hot, you know, girl next door / former porn star, and here I am like looking like a bum off the street. But I had like Polaroids of like FHM in my pocket, and I was like, look, I can actually look good, I promise.
Of a shoot that you had done where you were...
Yeah, I was like all like, I had fake like hair extensions and like some little bikini thing, and I was like, look, it's possible.
Did he take those photos? Did you get them back?
I did.
I'll peruse these. I'll see what they
Actually, no, I did. I
Yeah.
did get them back, but it helped because then he was like, wow, that's great.
You can see. We have a clip here from the movie. What do
Yeah.
we need to know to appreciate what's happening here?
Well, you just have to watch to appreciate, I think.
Wow. That is a great... No, I'm going to say, I hear a lot of setups, and I love that, because a lot of people go like, well, okay, here's what you have to know. There's a scientist in medieval France, and then he gets in the time machine, and he goes to the future, and he makes a giant eclair, and then,
This is very straightforward.
This is what people want. People want...
Everyone's going to enjoy it, I think.
Learn celebrities, just say, take a look at the clip, right? That's all people want to see. Yeah, roll it.
Roll it. I'm all wet. Can I come in?
Hey guys, this is Danielle.
You must be Eli. And Klitz. Right.
Hey, come on, we're all going out.
Can I use your bathroom first?
Oh, it's over here to the left. Dude, I know. Dude, I know.
You're right. That's a good clip.
I don't know how to set that up.
You don't need to set it up. You're right.
Yeah. That's the way, yeah.
The nerdy kid on the left with the bowl haircut, that could have been me in high
It
school.
looks like me right now. I got the cute, little...
No, it doesn't. The Girl Next Door opens on Friday, 24, which everyone, always on people's list of like best show. 24 airs Tuesdays at 9 p.m. on Fox. It was your first, it was great having you here. Elisha Cuthbert, everybody!